In any case, let's do the normal things. Twitter, Discord, and get some people in here to help me decide what I'm doing. My nails are naked. I obviously need to give them some attention, but I don't have a plan. No particular reason. I'm further ahead than I'm used to being, and I don't know. It was like I can't say stream exactly snuck up on me, but it snuck up on me. But I want to get into the habit of streaming Wednesdays. So even if we just decide on like a simple, like plain manicure, wanna hang out and do some nails. So and let's get a Discord. Why have I been forgetting that lately? Belated at everyone. Okay, let's get these windows in order. Hey, yo. Thank you for joining me. I need help. I don't know what I'm doing on my nails. I have no plan. Oh, I do have hot tea. Let's see how hot it is. Oh, very hot. Hey, lemonade. I actually, the Rose's reverse stamping wore horribly. It was really bad. I was losing peelies left and right. I was, walking around and I'd look down and be missing a peely. I was shoveling and I actually thought I broke a nail. I actually took off my glove to check and I hadn't broken a nail, but I had lost a peely. I had to like pull it out of the inside of the glove. And just, it was kind of a hassle. I think sometimes that's the case when you're using peel off base coat with decals, because the decal is already like a separate piece. And then you're, sticking it to your nail on something that's already not like durable. So I was thinking maybe I should do something for St. Patrick's Day, and then I was like, maybe I should just Polished Soul. Thank you so much. With the Twitch Prime sub for 6 months in a row. Hello and thank you. And more thank yous. It's very frustrating to not be able to, I mean, like, what more than thank you can I say? But yet I feel like more than thank you. And sometimes I feel like, okay, you're like overemphasizing it. You probably seem silly, but like it's such a flattering thing. And you too can have a free Prime sub each month if you have Amazon Prime, like Yo apparently does, with another 6-month resub. Thank you so much, Yo. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. How are you, Polished Soul? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all doing well. I am not quite 100%, but I think I can say that I feel better than I felt in the last month. So that is, I mean, like, super a bonus. Like, I'm so sick of being sick, and I'm still really tired and stuff, but feeling better. If I had a train of thought, I don't know what happened to it. Green. Yes. St. Patrick's Day. I've got videos to edit. I was like started looking at the calendar. I'm like, when are these videos going up? Because we need to get the videos that we have recorded. Thought I heard Clark. Got to get the videos that we have recorded, edited, and posted before March, because March is Water Marble March. Oh, a Harry Potter marathon. That sounds like so much fun. Thank you for popping in to say hi. Sometimes when I start a stream, I'm like, okay, this is the game plan. I've got like polishes pulled out. That can be rare, but usually I have at least a game plan. I don't know. I had a couple ideas and I kind of just discarded them. But I've had times like this before in the past where I was stuck, and usually, I mean, sometimes it's easier to get there than others, but usually you guys are able to help me through. There we go. Now my coffee mug isn't in Beanie's camera. Make sure the gray boy is properly centered. He's so handsome. He's just like facing right for the camera today. So yeah, I think part of it too is that I have not done a whole lot of like sorting through my collection and getting organized in the past week. So I haven't come across a lot of polishes where I'm like, ooh, we need to use that. So, although I do still have a couple things that I had pulled out before. Like these. Are these too blue to be St. Patrick's-y? This one's not. I mean, this one looks very green. It is a duochrome. It is, okay, that's distracting. I need that to not be right there. We can just do that. I think should be fine. It is a duochrome, and it does have, definite blue flashes. This is more of like a teal with purple flashes. Camera does not want to cooperate with the multichromes. And then this is this same color except holo. So it's got some multichrome in it too when you get it at the angles, in addition to the holo. We could do something with those. That is the plan, Polished Soul. Is a tips. I have my lemonade ice cubes freezing. So yeah, they do see, especially on camera, they look very blue. Maybe I could just, do I have Vincent? Of course, I don't even know what do I want to do a drag marble? Do I just want to do a super quick smooshy? Do I want to already tipsy. It was fun, and I didn't do anything like, inappropriate or edging the toss or anything. So it looks really blue on camera. I really like how these go together, but it does look so blue on camera, and I can't. It doesn't want to show. It's showing as blue and purple. It does have a green side too. Probably not if I want to make it St. Patrick, but I don't have to make it St. Patrick's-y. I feel like with the with the smooshy, of course I could try it with 2 colors. I feel like usually 3 colors is a good amount of colors to smooshy with. Where is our sketchbook? Whoa. I should start a timer every stream. What was that? 9 minutes and 56 seconds before I dropped something. Did we swatch these out last time, or did we just look at them? Because we did look at these before, because I've had them pulled for a while. Are they no, they're not there. I don't think we ever swatched them, you guys. Let's do a quick little swatch. Hey, Sapphire. What is today? The 13th. Oh, yeah, because tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Doy. We already know what black looks like. Whoops. Those two go together. Okay. Emerald Illusion. These are Colors by Llarowe. My Colors by Llarowe order should be here soon. Well, one of them. I have two coming. It's a little bit more watery than I prefer. I think too looks a lot bluer when I swatch it out, but that's just going to be dependent on the angle. Then we've got the deep end, and then the other one is the deep end holo. Wow. They look very similar. Like more similar than I'd expect, and very similar, kind of a little bit watery formula. The first one is much noticeably greener though. But they're both more teal than anything, I think. And then that one, which has holo. That's hot. I gotta be careful with that. I could like, it's like the kind of hot where you gotta like just not like drink too much of it, like overcome your mouth with hotness. So I think mine, I've got like a couple packages coming right now, and I forget. I think it's either due tomorrow or Friday. My shoulders are kind of stiff. I'm sorry, my stretching probably looks goofy. In fact, yes, confirmed, it looks goofy, but it feels good. A pearlescent white. You know, it kind of would go very wintry also. Like iceberg almost. Let's take a look. It's okay, Beanie. You're good. He's like, why are you moving me? I've got cords here also. Whoa, okay. Careful with the cord. The feeling when you roll over a cord and then try to roll back over it and then you can't. I think if I turn the microphone, you guys can still hear me. So, actually, I might have to move. Colors by Llarowe is like almost conveniently located. Oh, Beanie, don't leave me. Don't leave me, Beanie. Of course, I don't have to get a Colors by Llarowe one, but it... Oh, actually, that's not pearlescent white, but that would certainly work. I don't know. Ooh. My head just automatically starts going to other colors of the same brand once I'm working within a brand. This is kind of interesting. Ooh. I have yet to find a pearlescent white, but look at all the other pretty things I'm finding. whoa. Whoops. There it is. Found it. Wonder if there's anything else I ought to pull out of here. Maybe that. Am I getting too many colors, you guys? Well, I can't even see if you're telling me yes or no, because chat's like way over there and I'm way over here. Actually, that might be interesting. I'm almost done. I'll be right there. I promise. I need like another cam. Helmer cam for when I go to dig in the Helmers. I mean, Beanie Cam catches some of it, but... Luke, Dr. Crotron. Yeah. Whoa. How did I not think of that? But we're on completely the wrong color scheme if we're going for that. Quality beer time. Did you guys hear that? That was Beanie. He sounded like a bird. Hey, KJD. You know, we were going on this like green and oceany and blue and maybe white and silver journey until Dr. Crotron came here and put hornet nails in my head. Let me, okay, hold on here. Oh, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna link this for you guys, for anybody that doesn't know. God, Dr. Crotron, that might be it. Because it looks so freaking good, though. Luke did it? Luke did what? There's Team Cherry's Twitter. If you go and check them out, the last 2 tweets are in regards to tonight, like late tonight. We get our first look. They haven't exactly said what that means. I mean, I'm assuming like oh, Luke said it, not Dr. Crotron. Thank you for being truthful. Okay, well, I shouldn't be surprised. Luke always has good ideas. I'm sorry, Luke. I was going too fast. I don't know. You guys aren't even the same color, so I can't be like, oh, you guys are the same color. Luke had a really excellent idea, you guys. So, like, for me, you know, it's weird because on here, like, they got the times listed. Of course, maybe that other one is in a different... No, that still wouldn't make sense. The Hollow Knight Discord had a timer, and I'm looking at the timer, I'm like, that doesn't seem like it's on the same time as, like, what the time from the tweet would be. So I'm actually, you know, going by, like, the official tweet. I'm hype. Whatever it is, I'm going to be happy. I'm trying not to, like, get my expectations up. Basically, whatever it is going to be great. How would I capture this in some nail art, you guys? Like, freehand? Do I want to do some stamping here? Does that look like a radial red gradient? So I wasn't planning to do... Okay, let's... Maybe I don't need to be that... accurate. Like a radial red gradient with stamping on top would be kind of a lot of work, but just like some red polish with stamping on top would not. Or like a plain red gradient with stamping on top. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever done that. My problem is rating or hosting somebody and forgetting to push stop streaming. Did that again the other night. In fact, I did not go back and confirm I didn't do anything ridiculous on stream, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Like, if I forget to stop stream, all it is like about 10 or 15 minutes of me sitting here going... I'm thankfully not in the habit of, like, talking to myself or doing anything, like, illegal in front of my computer. I don't know. So, yeah. I should mentally note myself to go back and check that. Hey, Dino. We are planning plans here. I wonder what I have that I could use to stamp something like this thread design. I've also seen, some of you guys might have seen this too, but it's done with gel polish, and it looks like a thing where the consistency is very important, where they're like using like a dotting tool or something, and they're like scooping the gel polish, and it's like I'm like literally leaving marks on my paper here with this stupid paintbrush, but it's like stringy, and then they take the string and just let it like on the nail. That would be perfect, but I don't think I have anything that I could appropriately like make that technique happen with. I did do that in Discord. I may have done that more than once. My thing lately is I forget to add everybody, but I usually notice right away when I post. Hey, son. Butt spot. Being sleep deprived is no good. Well, we started going in an oceany direction, and then Luke suggested hornet nails, because hornet announcement drops tonight. Let's I mean, we need like a daggery beanie. It's not time for dinner, boy. Let's see what we have for stamping. Whoa. Excuse you, Benny. Excuse you. Okay. Something. So, I mean, it would almost either have to be... Yeah, okay, let's do this real quick. Okay. There in the inspo command is a link to Team Cherry's Twitter. Their two most recent tweets are in regards to the Hornet DLC announcement tonight. Our theme is red and black and sharp. Like something like a dagger and something like thread. Something spidery also could possibly fit because lore. Wait, who is your favorite boss? Oh, the Poop Smith. The Dung Defender. I just need like a little dagger or something. And some like spinny, loopy. I hate it when I just like can practically visualize what I want, and I'm 100% sure, like 100% sure. Actually, that might be fucking phenomenal right there. I'm 100% sure there's something that'll do what I want. Oh! And I'm not sure if I have it. Oh my god. I just dropped the other half of my plates. Like one of these. Not like all three of these. Like one of those down the center of the nail. Hold on. No, the character I play is not Grim. Grim is a boss that we fight. Like a tooth. Oh. Okay. I think we're halfway there. I kind of like those little... I think they're supposed to be like what do you want to call them? Audio wavelengths. But they could work as thread. Now we just need something to work as the needle. Or as Hornet herself, but I don't expect to actually find that, and I'm not freehanding. Whoop. Am I looking through the right pile or the wrong pile? Did I already look through this pile? Oh my god, you guys, I'm so confused. No, I didn't look through this. I don't think. Wait, yes I did alright. Wait, oh my god. I'm so confused. I don't think I'm going to find what I want to find in there anyway, so it doesn't matter. We need to look in here. This thing is so heavy. This thing has many image plates inside of it. So, like, hopefully we can find... So basically, okay, for you guys, like I posted the link and you're probably like, well, okay, I get it, but what actually the hell is this? The game that I play, Hollow Knight, one of the characters in it is Hornet. And the next DLC that the company is releasing features her as a playable character. It's gonna be pretty fucking awesome. And yeah, the first actual look at that is tonight. Super weird time because they're based in Australia, so they put it at what's fucking regular time for them, and the rest of the world can just suck it. Which I think is kind of great. Like, it's absurd times for most people. But god, I'm like not finding what I want here. I feel like I've seen this. I have this image plate. Like with the swirl, you know, this actually would not be bad for the thread either, although it's not got as much curve to it. This one? But I need something for the needle. I'm going to end up having to look through all my Moyu plates again because I dropped them and got confused. Oh well. First world pop. Whoa, that's not exactly a needle, but it makes me think of Hornet for some reason. Alright. Some of you guys know the game. Am I tripping, or does this little symbol right here, this long one, give Hornet vibes? Am I tripping? Not tripping. Okay. We'll put that as an option then. Why the fuck not? We don't need to be literal. It's nail art. I hear you, Bean. It's like you have like an hour until dinner time. My friend. Why don't you get in your chair, buddy? Get up here. Oh, look at this. Looks just like the mantis claw. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming Hornus may or may not get a mantis claw because she could probably just grapple up there with a needle. But doesn't that look just like the mantis claw icon? Want to do a mantis claw manicure now? Hey, stop. 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 Benny, stop. Get out of there. Stop. Is it going to be one of those nights? Is it really? Are you not going to be my homie tonight? You just going to be all full of trouble and badness and be getting into shit? Stop. Let's see here. He's looking at me like, come on. Really? You love me. That kind of looks like a needle. I mean, it's the space needle. No, I can't use that. It's too cheesy. Space needle. What else? I'm almost at the end here, guys. And this thing is just a little bit too big for me to try to figure out a way to... And I did just see 2 more plates down on the floor, so let me grab those and look at them. Bean seems to have settled down by the space heater here. Oh. Is this what I was thinking of? I think so. Yeah. This cross, which I've used before, because you can see, because it's dirty, because I didn't clean it up. I mean, not the cross part of it, obviously. That might work. Because you can, like, you know, you get rid of the 2 little wings, and then it would just be... Oh, you guys. Okay. Let's... Probably I won't use that. Maybe I'll use this. I really like these sound waves. Okay, let's take these 2 cases and put them over here. I think I'm probably going to need more room here. I think some of the reason I've gotten used to it, son, is like when Dr. Crotron is running, is everything is in Chinese, so I gotta know what the icons are so I can keep up. Okay, so reds. Do I want to just do like a plain red, or do I want to do like a red gradient? And which one of these things am I going to want to use here? Yeah, probably this one. Reds. What kind of reds, you guys? I know what your answer is, Dino. Because that's your answer for everything. I really like these greens we pulled out. But my brain is completely shifted. I can't go back to green now. You were typing it out. I mean, not that you're predictable. We'll say you're reliable in your love for holo. And I share a love for holo. Oh, look, we've got Water Marble March notes. I almost forgot we did these. We've already got 6 ideas for Water Marble March. The hollow nut. The achievement icon, man, for it, that would be an opportunity for water slide decals, Luke. That's too much detail. Yeah, like in the announcements, the background is kind of like a gradient from dark red to light red. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh, you just became Dino's best friend, Luke. Beanie, for real. Can you guys hear it? Well, I'm assuming you probably can. Beanie, you want to come up here? You want to come up here and tell me all about it? Come here. Hi. Buddy. It's not dinner time. It's not. You got static electricity every time I pet you. I'm not feeding you an hour early, Beanie. Okay, red hollows. I have to go on a mission over to Colors by Llarowe drawer again. In search of red hollows. Ooh. Let's see here. I mean, I should have several. I should have several. I mean, it depends. Like, sometimes, like, hollow by itself looks silver, so sometimes something can be so hollow that it's hard to see the color anymore. I've got a couple. This seems pink, kind of. Wow. We'll see here. Oh, I've got to have more than that. Those are both definitely pink. Mauve. You red? You're kind of red. No. Man. Where are all the reds? I mean, that's like a couple. Is that? Ooh. I didn't. It makes me wince when it lands right on top of the other one like that. I could see it just like, and like, you know, cracking into a million pieces. That'd be bad. Okay. Is this a no? Do I really have more? I have a lot of pink hollows. I have a lot of fuchsia hollows. I apparently don't have a lot of red hollows. Let me just peek one more time in this drawer. Make sure I didn't overlook something. Beanie, please stop that. Oh. Yes, he completely does not listen to me. Yeah, I understand you're hungry, Beanie. Hey, would you not? Okay. I'm not satisfied with these. I might have, I might have a couple more in this box here that's not sorted yet. But it's not sorted yet, so I don't know that you guys, I want to make you guys wait around while I, like, dig around in there. Yeah. So, okay. What did we pull out here? Hey Romeo. Summer Lovin'. Santa Baby. ornamental. This isn't actually hollow. And it looks very orange next to the others. And Vivian plus Edward. I mean, I feel like this is the reddest. It's also like looks... Well, maybe we should swatch these. Huh? Swatches? Should we just swatch them here? Okay, Vivian plus Edward. You know, I'm not positive where that is. That's a good one. Oh, that's very fuchsia. That was Summer Lovin'. Or, okay, I'm dumb. Whoa. You're very nice. That's, oh, that's Hey Romeo. The stamping polish. Santa Baby. It's got some like glitter in there too. I'm just realizing though, like the obvious solution, which is a hollow top coat. And then we just pick our red. Something a little bit denser than fairy dust. Holographic pearls maybe? Or, what's the Nails Ink one? Electric Lane? Is that what that's called? Beanie. Beanie. Are you coming up here? Is that what that look is? That's what that look is. Hi, Beanie. Hey, Amethyst. Should we say hello? Should we turn this camera here? Say hi. We are having a beanie break because he's insisting upon it. Hi there. Oh, let's try to keep the butthole off of camera, Beanie. You hear that, Mr. Bean? I think you're beautiful. Let's You gonna settle? You look like you want to hop up here again, and that's just silly. Look, Beanie, you're not getting food. Okay, I think I was correct. Let's put these like over here. We just need to pick some reds, and then we need to top them with hollow. How lazy am I tonight, you guys? Beanie. Dino. Here, okay, hold on. Oh, this is gonna take a little bit of doing. Just a little bit. It's right here, but there are things in front of it. Oh, so close to being organized, you guys, and yet still so far away. Okay, but it should be right here. Okay. Oh, that's not holographic pearls. Oh, it's somebody. It's somebody. Thank you. I'm not quite sure if my face came awkwardly into view there or not. I can't see the alert from here, but thank you so much. I'll be right back. I promise. I found it. I found it twice. Oh. Where are my notifications? What was that? Music Gal. Thank you so much for the tier 3. I found my original and my backup bottle of holographic pearls, you guys. They need a little bit of shaking here. Probably shouldn't shake them too vigorously if I'm planning on using them right away. The one is a little bit in need of thinning, but of course, you know, the ring light does not do them any favors. But just imagine that's all hollow, because it is. We're going to use that on top of a red, because finding a red hollow is too hard right now. Music Gal, we were gonna do something oceany and green and maybe kind of St. Patrick's Day-ish. And then Luke suggested Hornet Nails because because they're giving us some details tonight of the DLC. You can see pictures here. And I'm basically right now, my decision is, do I want to pick one red or do I want to do like a red gradient of a type? I mean, obviously one red would be easier. And then we're going to do some stamping. We're going to use that for thread. And we're going to use this for a little needle. I hope it's going to be awesome. Yes, I need just like a really nice, good red. I mean, I'm so tempted to... Clark, go downstairs. He comes up to the top of the stairs. He won't come upstairs, but he'll come right to the top of the stairs. Beanie. Oh, my Valentine's-ish flowers removed themselves quite handily. Like, I literally lost like half of them. Was not too happy. A part of me wants to do the gradient. A part of me is also saying that with the hollow on top, the gradient probably is not going to be that noticeable. So let's just find a really nice red. Should be in here. Okay. Like, we want to go pretty bright. Probably one of those two. Or... God, I have a lot of really similar reds from Zoya. Livingston, Renee, Carmen, Renee again. Okay, I have two Renees apparently. Well, that explains some of it. Pretty sure I have a couple more. Oh. I wonder what would happen if I put hollow on top of this. That's Delilah. You guys, I'm so indecisive. The Zoyas need organizing. They started out being somewhat organized, but I have so many that they're to the point of being disorganized kind of again. Yeah, I think these are the brightest reds. They all do. I mean, okay, these two actually are the same. We'll get rid of one of them. These three look the same. Damn near. I think you can tell the middle one is a little tiniest bit brighter. Let me swatch them for you. Livingston. We'll go over here. Then we've got Carmen. Then we, oh yeah. You can see there. I mean, they're close, but you can see. I mean, I can see. And Renee. I should have put Renee next to Livingston. Actually, it's closer to Carmen than it is to Livingston. I mean, they're close. I'm not gonna lie, they're super close. Does any normal person need these, all three of these in their collection? The answer is no. Oh, all your beads survive. That's great. Well nestled. Yes, you probably did hear meowing because Beanie is thinking he needs dinner an hour early. Delilah is just like really sparkly. And very red also. The camera is not showing the sparkles. But you can see, I mean, you can see. It's that. It just does not. Okay, it's not quite that. They tend to settle a little bit. But, it's definitely sparkly. Maybe I'll just, okay, I'll let those dry. I'll swipe them with top coat. Like, I think, how do I want to, I'm just considering. Okay, so like, check it out. I need, like, I could use that. Where's my, so, like, when you're stamping, of course, I like using the lint roller to clean up. Sometimes it's also nice to use tape to clean up the design pre-stamping, either because it's really close to another design on the stamper. For example, when you get those image plates, it's like all one just gigantic scene, and they expect you to just like, you know, pick the section that you want to use. So you can clean them up before you stamp with tape. So I want to try, I might use Vincent again. It's really been working well for stamping. I like it. Network issues. That sucks. Ooh, a factory reset. That's like last resource type of thing. Resource? Resort. Both, I guess, would work in that situation. Alright, let's get another napkin. Let's get some acetone. We have plenty of Q-tips because we restocked our Q-tips last week, I remember. And we're going to need them. Although Vincent is not as bad as some black stamping polishes. Okay, so we'll put down a little yellow stopper. I should have waited to do that. I'm going to get a piece of tape from my, it's like a wide masking tape thingy. And I'm going to like, I don't know if this is exactly going to work the way I want it to. Dang it, it's stuck together. I'm going to like roll it like this into like a little wand almost for me to use. Where the starfish potato? Thank you so much for the follow. And we're going to be using that to clean up our design on the stamper head. I want something that I have some control over so that I can get like close in there. And I might need to adjust it, but I think like this, I can just, if I get too much stuck on the end, I can just snip off the end. Of course, my scissors went flying somewhere earlier. Well, where are my other scissors? Okay, I have other scissors. Yay for having backups. Okay, let's just see how this goes. Can you guys see? We'll fill in. Oh, fuck, where's the... Okay, spaz. Did not get out the scraper. Scrape. Stamp. Okay. We don't want this part. So, like that. Huh? So then, like our tip now has polish on it, right? But check it out. We'll just... And we've got another... Ah! I like this. I don't know what most people do when they're trying to do something like that, but I like how that worked. Beanie likes to bust in the bathroom when I'm in there. Regardless of what's, you know, like if I'm just in there to like glance in the mirror, if I'm about to get in the shower or whatever's going on. Because he wants to drink out of the faucet. He loves the faucet water. Alright, we're going to put down a little bit more yellow stopper. We're going to see. I'm going to try and be somewhat neat with the application here. Going mostly for the center one because it's the largest one. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some overlap here. And this is another situation where I'm going to need to be pretty precise in how I clean off any excess. So, like we don't want that or that, that, or that. I mean, that the way I rolled it up just lets me... I'm feeling pretty freaking proud of my idea, if you haven't noticed. Dang it. Instant karma. You're not smart. You just put your hand in wet polish. Dummy. Like, really. Thanks, life, for reminding me I'm an idiot. Oh. Oh, amethyst. That sounds like such a hassle. I'm glad you got that fixed. Should I test it, you guys? I mean, we should of course we should test it. What am I saying? I should have already had a piece of this. This is really big for my nail right now. Maybe I can't even fit that whole thing on my nail. Wait, okay, wait. I really like it as far as like representing Hornet's needle, but I'm just realizing I can't fit that on my nail. I've heard that. I'm trying to imagine like successfully picking it up with the. I don't think my hands are steady enough to hold it consistently. That like makes me anxious just thinking about. Somebody needs to make a thing that will just do it for me. A little thing. That also, like, okay, if I can manage to hold steady, am I going to manage to hold equally steady the next time? Okay, let's just, let's get a couple of red spots. Okay, that's way too big. Let's be reasonable. Let's try to make a nail-sized. That's not exactly nail-sized, but whatever. I hope. Well, we could test over the swatch up here before this is dry. Like, we'll need that to dry before we can stick some holo on top of it. And I just did it pretty thickly. Oh, it's very pretty. Can you guys see that? Camera, please. Camera. The shimmer is so pretty. That is what I was thinking, Dino. Just an accent nail. Because I was thinking the layered stamping might be kind of... What word do I want to say? Like confused looking or a little bit jumbly. I don't know. Now that I see them next to each other especially, it's like it's too big. It's... Maybe I should try this squeezing thing. I wonder if it would be easier... Let me see how this feels to hold my other stamper head. So I've got the Moyu London one. I've also got the Bliss Kiss one. I'm just feeling like it feels so weird to hold it without the, I mean, just like freehand. Plus, if I do it like that, it feels like it's only going to shrink it along one axis. Or not axis. Axis. Yeah. Like, it'll be shorter, but it'll still be wide. Like, how would I have to, like, squeeze it all around to get it shorter and skinnier? I'm, like, so wary to mess around with this. Maybe. My thumb is maybe big enough to fit this whole thing if I do it on an angle. This is almost not big enough for my thumb. I could do this on my thumb instead as the background to the needle. We're going to call it a needle even though it used to be a cross because oops, that's not your head. I'm not confident in trying to shrink it. each butt is its own universe. No, these are my squishiest. Well, I might have one of my other ones might be squishier, but they're opaque. I have a bunch of opaque ones that I rarely even ever pull out anymore because, I mean, once you can, for some reason I thought it would be like, you know, I could see through it because you can see through it close up, but of course once you get far away you can no longer see through it. It's not like a freaking telescope. Hey Zezix. We are so kind of inspired by the Hollow Knight Hornet DLC content coming tonight. Thinking about using this as thread, and this is kind of a needle, but that's kind of big, so I'm thinking that's maybe just an accent nail. Or we're sitting here discussing the merits of trying to shrink stamps. Okay. We can try. There's nothing wrong with trying. Okay. Okay. I shouldn't be afraid to try new things, and neither should you. Bing! We need our after-school special music. I don't know. I know lots of after-school special sayings, but I don't, like, remember particular any music other than, like, of course, the More You Know theme song, because who doesn't know that one? So what do you think, though, what I was saying about which side it's getting shrink? Like, which way do I want to squeeze it? Yeah, I mean, trying really doesn't hurt. It's intimidating. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I just want to get it done. But trying really doesn't hurt. So let's try. Here's the scraper. I'm going to just do it how it feels naturally and see. Alright, so if I squeeze it like this, that makes it quite a bit narrower. Did you guys see I had it like, and then I went like that and it got narrower. I still want to take these off. Oops. Carefully. Because you can, like, accidentally catch the part you want to keep. That's kind of an awkward stamp, too. It doesn't look that much different on there. I did it that way, the skinnier way. Let me try it the longer way this time. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, if it's... I didn't get a very good transfer. I'm just going to stamp it and see. It is noticeably shorter, look at that, than the other one. But like I said, now it's wide and squat. I should have stamped them both over here so I could see how much longer the original one is. I mean, it goes to figure that it's somewhere in between those two. I don't know if it's enough of a difference to merit the messing around with. Girthy. Yeah, so we got a lanky one and a girthy one. It's like I need to be able to, you know, squeeze this way and this way at the same. That's super awkward. How much of that is going to be showing? Do I really want to layer those? Or... I'm just not sure about this stamp as the needle with this as the thread. I really, really like this. I'm not 100% pleased with this, but I don't have anything to replace it with. The triangle squeeze. Yeah, I mean, like, whoa, you were kind of stuck there. Alright, let's... Like, it's hard to squeeze evenly from multiple directions and then, like, roll it in an even you know, like even rolling motion, because it's like it's at a weird angle. It's very odd compared to using it with the barrel. Okay. Triangle squeeze. I saw it shrink. It's lopsided as fuck, though. I didn't get it on the center of the... Where are we? So you can... Let me just stamp it and then you'll see. Like, it's really crooked. No. I can't. Even just for 2 accent nails, I feel too clunky with it. I feel way too clunky with it. Let me just glance through my plates one more time real quick. Okay, it's impossible to do this like super fast, but you guys know what I mean. I find it impossible that I don't have something better than that. But sometimes it's a case of, you know, it was something I was going to buy, and because I have so many plates that I don't use, then I didn't buy it. And then this is why I never use my plates, because it's like, man, how the hell do I have this many plates and none of them has what I want? Yeah, and it's really hard to center it when you're like, I don't know. I see the potential in that technique, and I mean, I see why it's cool. It's not for me. Some of these ones that are like a scene, they're cool, but it's like hard to look and see everything that's there. It's like you find yourself like examining it more closely than ones that just have, you know, separate designs. Yeah. Yes to all that, you guys. And I mean, I think I'm pretty good. I mean, maybe not the best, but pretty good at like repurposing things. Cause I'm always like, well, hey, if we just like do like this and paint in these colors, it'll look like something it's not. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not all of a sudden like, oh, I overlooked this before. Like, no, it's like the same shit. It's the same shit. The only other option we kind of have is this, which I felt like, well, okay, what did I just say? Let's try it. What does it hurt? Doesn't hurt anything. Whoa. Let's get a little bit of yellow stopper. And the yellow stopper is just to help make the paper a little bit sticky, because otherwise a lot of times it just doesn't want to even come off of the stamper head because the paper's just like dry. I like this design. It's not like a needle, but it gives me Hornet vibes. That was not a great pickup. Oh, now you're back. Don't be a turd, Beanie. Don't mess with that stuff. All the stuff I dug out trying to find this stuff. The holographic pearls. Alright, let's try that again. That's better. I like it, and it gives me Hornet vibes, but I don't know that it goes at all with this threads. Like, there's no reason in the world I would need or want to layer those together. Is what I feel. Oh, I don't know, you guys. I mean, I feel like I should just have a... Like, oh, obviously, I forgot about this. Ha ha ha, let's do this real quick. But I'm not. Unless... Do I have some sort of sharp, pointy nail vinyl? What would that be? I mean... Stripes, triangles... Triangles, flames, hearts, splash. There's that thing, but that's not exactly pointy. It's got a thing inside of it too in that shape. I don't think that's... Well... I mean, it's not... Ooh. Oh. No, that's... No. Okay, that's too much. We're not doing that tonight. Nope. Ixnay to my own idea. Like these... So the thing is, I could use like the colors of Hornet as an inspiration and use these. It would almost certainly just end up looking like a fucking ladybug. That's, you know, what this shape is gonna... Even if I didn't put dots on there, it's gonna be like, oh, what cute little ladybug nails. So, that's also a no. I mean, maybe I just do the thread stamp and don't worry about the needle. No, I'm not doing a circular gradient. I already decided on that, because that's what I thought too. That is what it looks like. Not this one. This one. That one would maybe be a better compliment for the sword than this one, even though this one I feel like gives more of a Hornet vibe. Of course, also, how well is black going to show up against dark red? Even if this is the empty one, where's the fuller one? Even if the red is hollow. Yeah, well, the thought was that the other ones would be... See, does this add too much silver? Or does it just make it a nice red hollow? Can't even see. Camera, please. Wow, I can't believe how much you're sucking right now, camera. I honestly freaking cannot. You saw me. I honestly did apply holographic pearls here. Okay, let's try. And I'm thinking that the sword will be at an angle. I mean, the sword's not going to go straight on. Can I fit this whole thing even at... It's going to be really tight. We'll see. Let's see if this will even work well, how this stamps. Hopefully that's dry enough to stamp on top of. Okay. Whoa. It's a problem. Let's try that again. If this is a shallow etch, then we're just fucking kind of gonna be out of luck. Need more polish on here. Let me try my other stamper. Possibly a different black, although this has been a really good black for stamping. Does not seem to be super wanting to cooperate here. Yeah, I'm trying to have just a light scraping touch. Okay, first things we try. Roll in a different direction. I don't think it's the paint that's the problem, it's the pickup. So my Moyu one is stickier, which I feel like is generally better for picking things up. Okay. No, reverse option did not work. We're going to give it a try sideways, and then we're going to have to say, you suck, image plate. Like, come on here, please. Hey, Ash. Thank you. Oh, I just put my hand in polish. Okay. It wasn't super wet. This is... This is super irritating, you guys. Oh no, my little tape wand got stuck. The problem with freehanding the threads is I'm not very good at getting my lines that thin. Or do you mean the needle? No, Musical, which... I did, son. I tried forward and backward and from the side, although I didn't try from the other side. What did I miss here? Check out a little bit active. A firmer stamper. Where are they? I thought they were up there, but none of those boxes say stamping. I don't know where my non-clear stampers are. I didn't switch the way that I was scraping because I didn't feel like it was scraping poorly. I just changed the direction I was rolling. Luke wants me doing the thread with a toothpick. Toothpicks are not as fucking sharp as you think they are, even if you sharpen them. It's so hard. I challenge you, anybody at home, grab, I mean, you probably don't have nail polish, Luke, but you might have some other kind of paint. Grab a toothpick and some paint and see how skinny of a line you can make. I suck. I'll take the challenge right now with you. Where the fuck are my toothpicks? I have like 3, and they're in the same container with non-toothpick sized things. Let's see here. Is this a pleb toothpick or a sharpened toothpick? Stripers are a challenge for me too. Okay, so we'll just use this because it's right here. And I mean, toothpicks look like they're sharp. They look pointy and sharp. But like if you get like a little bit of polish and you start trying to draw a line. Actually, that's a pretty thin line. Look at me prove myself wrong. It won't stay so nice. Or maybe it will. Maybe I'll surprise myself and Luke will have had yet another good idea. Damn it, that wasn't in the right spot. And Luke will have had yet another good idea. It actually is better than I expected, but it's still not as nice as a stamp design. Plus, you get like so little on there at a time. You gotta like get more, and then it ends up being like weird. Starts to dry out. I suppose I could get out my acrylic paint. Like with a striper. Do I actually have a striper out? No. These are small brushes, but they're not stripers. Are these? Yeah. Okay. How many tops will I have to take off to find the striper? Gradient brush. Some kind of brush. Square brush. Angled brush. Brown brush. Striper. Do I have more than one striper? Other round brush. Other round brush. Fucking 3 round brushes and only 1 striper. They do have, yeah, like Music Outside, they do have nail art pens. They don't draw a very fine line. I actually bought a fountain pen with thoughts of using it for nail art, but I never got around to testing it. Press 1 in the comments if you'd like to see me test a fountain pen on my nails. Not tonight. Not tonight. Let me clarify this. This is probably not the best polish to be using for this. Let's see though. So like the thing is, like you try to just get like a little bit of polish and like barely coat like the bristles, and then you try to go and draw like a thin line. You could draw a pretty thin line, but it's not as thin as the stamping. And like to add in like some swivel to it. Can I swivel? It gets, I don't know. I feel very awkward when I try to. If I were to try and draw like a design like that, I feel like it would end up looking dumb. Daub the blob. Wait a minute. Do you mean instead of dragging it through? That would probably end up pretty chunky too. Like that kind of a daub. And then just use the tip and then be sitting here like with the toothpick and having to go back every couple seconds. Oh, it's so hard. Okay, stop. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Or maybe I should say I will not. No, not with polish. My thought was just fucking with ink. Like, and then seal it in with polish. We just give Buttspot too many great, like, opportunities. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling the stamping, like, less and less. I'm certainly not feeling the freehanding. I'm feeling like I might just paint my nails red. Would you be horribly upset with me? Dino. When I think of butt nails, I think of, is it Nail Sunny that did the pooping nails? I'm not upset, but disappointed. Yeah, like I don't know. I just feel like I don't have what I need or want to make this like I want it to. Let me look through here one more time. Oh, God, this thing's heavy. Let's see if I can fit this on camera. You guys can look with me. Let's close these open bottles of polish before an accident happens. Because, you know. Oh. The tooth. Hornet is not a tooth. Oh. Alright, you guys can just about see the whole thing here. Good old Conad. Some of these are kind of hard to see under their ring light, actually. I don't know how well you get. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not horrible. I feel like I maybe have another version of that thread one that won't stamp, because that one's a Bundle Monster one. And Conads are generally a little bit higher quality. Like a little bit less likely to be under etched. These are Red Angel plates. You can see a lot of them still have their skins on. I've never used them. And back to the Bundle Monsters again. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just seems absurd that I have this many plates, but I don't have what I want. I don't have, you know, a suitable image to match my mental image. I'm not going to use the Space Needle. We already determined that. I think real thread would be quite thick. You know, that's something I haven't come across in my sorting. Yes, Luke. I bought some flossers for nail art at the Dollar Tree at a point some time ago. I wonder where they are. I wonder where they are. Dang it, now I really... Like, what? Dang it. I'm not organized, but I'm organized enough that there's not like that many spots left for things to be hiding. But Spot hates thread. This is from last week. I wonder. Musical. I'm a Pern fan. I want to see the consistency of this. Yeah, I am on camera. And you guys ever done like spun sugar nails? Like, isn't the whole thing that you kind of start to wait until the polish starts to dry out and then it gets stringy? Like, how long does that take? You will soon try spun sugar nails? I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah? Wait, are you guys saying don't use the thread to apply polish? You guys are saying use thread. Y'all, I'm finally understanding. I'm like, wow. You guys, that's an interesting idea. More interesting than this very, very vague spun sugar idea, which, I mean, how do people do it? Like, it's not stringy. How long do you have to sit here and fuck with it for it to get stringy? Oh. Oh, it's on the 52-week challenge list. Is it already been, it was already done? And that was one of them? Or it's yet to come and that's one of your inspirations or references? Yeah, like as far as spun sugar nails, like I was just kind of messing around, but now I'm like legitimately curious. Like how long and how much polish do you need? Because I feel like if it were to become perfectly stringy, like now I've spread it out to the point that I don't have enough polish to even do shit with. Oh, hey, look, there was a string. You'd need so much polish. And I bet it only stays perfect for like a minute. This isn't even perfect. Like, I don't have enough. It's like not enough to... Can you guys see the difference though? How it's finally stringy? A little bit. So, actual thread. I'm not discounting this idea. I mean, I guess I didn't look at this one super closely. Where did it go now? I lost it. Do you encapsulate it so it's smooth, or is it you feeling it? Is it rough? Yeah, like, I mean, it gets stringier as it dries out, Luke, but it's like... Maybe I should... Okay, this is just for science, you guys. We're going to put a bigger pile over here, and we're just going to leave it alone for a little bit. And then we're going to come back and mess with it. After we think about this string thing. So, wait, do I have top coat here? Let's, I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, you probably would want to maybe do it while the base was, or would I want to use something like yellow stopper to like, set it in? Oh, Luke, you are an idea man. I know you said the other day you're guilty of like having ideas and like not following through, but just having ideas is like, I don't know if I want to say it's a skill exactly, but it's a thing. It's a good thing. Because that actually is kind of like, polish does dry faster when it's cold. See, this still isn't very, we'll leave it a little longer. I just added just a little bit of top coat on. One of these ones with holographic pearls to give myself a little bit of an idea. Oh, it's just not picking up the holo at all. Camera. I wish I knew somebody with a 922 that I could like, or that had both the 920 and the 922, so that I should just Google it. There has to be a comparison out there. Like, the 922 is better at certain things, but it's like the kind of things nail artists worry about with cameras, sometimes it's very hard to find out because it's not the type of thing that's just like listed in the specs. Ash, they're Hornet inspired, because if you do exclamation inspo, it's got a link to Team Cherry's Twitter. And their last 2 tweets are about the Hornet DLC peak tonight. Oh my god, Beanie. I wish I could. He's like, his arms are like... He's like all comfy, but then his arms are stuck out at like this weird ass angle. I'm saying I'm be up late tonight. It's 3:30 a.m. my time. I don't know what they're going to show us, but I want to see. A little stringier, not stringy enough to get a string over your nails. I'm not even on camera with that. I apologize. I will be next time. 1:30. It's the release time is 7 p.m. Adelaide, Australia time, because that's where they're based. So it's goofy. It's kind of goofy times for a lot of other places, which I said, I was like, it's kind of great. Like, dude, we're Australian, deal with it. Especially because they're on like a weird half hour, so then it's like on a half hour for almost everybody else. Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see everybody's first attempt at spun sugar nails, because it seems like something that could be tricky. I'm getting some decent strings here. You guys, it's hard to see the black on black. Maybe if I see. Oops. I'm like trying to look at the camera while I'm doing it to see if I'm properly there. You guys see how much more stringy it is compared to, well, apparently you probably couldn't see it very well before, but it's getting there. I don't know though, like making that work for a manicure. The spun sugar, I'm not doing it. It was strictly for science. Okay, so here's the question. Is the thread on top of the holo or under the holo? I'm gonna have to find some fucking thread. I'm sure there's some downstairs. Beanie hairs. That would be at least easy to find. Wait, what is this week and then next week? You just said I already lost track. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about, I mean, probably black, but we wanted to do red and black. I was like, I could pick some other colors of thread because I know once I get to the sewing basket, there's going to be plenty of thread to choose from. Okay, I guess I need to go get some thread, you guys. Oh, themes, yes. Oh, so Valentine's Day is because Valentine's Day isn't today. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Today is, I'm barely following you, Musical. I apologize. I'm, a spaz. I try not to down talk myself as often as I want, but I cannot deny my spazness because, I mean, come on, I can't even like keep up with the conversation that's right in front of my face. God, this is still dirty. I still can't fit the lid on. I'm so lazy. Didn't I just say I wasn't supposed to down talk myself? But I am. I still haven't cleaned this up from when we water marbled with it. I cut stream and I conveniently forget all about it until the next stream. Yeah, we have I think it's Cub. Their weekly sales run fucking Thursday to Thursday or Wednesday to Wednesday. It's like, whoa, Zizix with a donation. Wait, I can't read that. Where's my other window so that I can read that properly? A $10 donation. Been watching my videos for 6 years and played them a lot while you were struggling in college. So you wanted to say thank you and that you remind me of your therapist, which is incredibly comforting. Thank you so much. Aw. I mean, well, if you've seen some of the live streams on YouTube or if you've been lurking here before, you'll know. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now, that is one of the things that honestly is so flattering to me when people say that I've been able to help them through a tough spot or when they are struggling. So you're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. And thank you so, so much. Yay. It's like, I don't hear that sound very often at all. Wait a minute. Oh, pumpkins. Wait, pumpkins for Valentine's Day? Wait, you did... I'm confused. I missed something in chat and now I'm confused. Get out some thread, Musical. Join me. That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go find some thread. We're gonna put these... Let's put these back in their slots. Who goes where? You are the Gothic plate. It's kind of a hassle sometimes keeping them in their slots or their little sleeves, especially when they just fall out. But the sleeves are so dang cute. I love the sleeves so much. Did you guys ever get it, or was it all just a fun little disaster? Sometimes it is just a freaking fun disaster. Which we'll be having many, many fun disasters next month for Water Marble March. What did I decide it was, you guys? The eighth annual Water Marble March. Wow. Okay, so we don't. Well, we might. I'm trying to think what I'm going to be using here to place this thread. Probably tweezers. I'm unconvinced of my choice of holo too. I suppose I should just go with it. I almost feel like this is closer to the red in the tweet. How would that look with a little bit of... And you know, I do like holographic pearls, but in addition to being a little denser than fairy dust, I think the holographic particles are a little bit larger. So like, what if I did... like that? Fairy dust over... what was that? Ornamental. Full of bonding moments and very little results. No, we're not fully cutting the holo. Although this color could stand on its own. It's a very beautiful color. It's got a lot of shimmer to it. But no, I'm still thinking of including the holo. I'm not sure, though. You'd be so mad at me, wouldn't you, Dino? If I just taunted you with holo. And then I was like, oh, psych! Psych! Oh, you can't even see. That little shiny part right there is fairy dust. I want to see how both parts look with top coat. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I know I just said I was going to take a break, but we're not quite yet. Your poor hollow heart would break. We're going to do 2 little swatches of this. One with and one without holo. And then we're going to go get some thread. And then we're going to put thread on top of both of them. And we're going to see what happens. The nice thing about fairy dust is it adds, it's a small enough holo that when the light isn't hitting it and you're not getting that holo reflection, it almost disappears, versus something like holographic pearls, which when the light isn't hitting it, the holo looks silver. I'm not sure. I wish China Glace's bottles didn't have so much writing on them. It's kind of hard to tell the difference on camera, but fairy dust is just finer. They're both awesome. They're great. They're great holo toppers. He's snoozing now. I think somebody else fed him, because he started leaving me alone. Hell yeah. Thank you, Luke. Yeah, for a while, I think Nightbot had a gift sub. I forget who gifted him one at some point. But yeah, now we have FFZ Bean. And if you cannot see the emote in chat, but you see it in the little on-screen chat down there. I was going to say, it does show up in there, doesn't it? Yeah. It's because you don't have FFZ installed, and you can do !FFZ to learn about it. It's free. It's a browser extension. If you're on mobile, I'm sorry, you can't have it. Okay, it's 10:30. Let me not drop my cell phone. Let me take a quick break to go get thread, and I'll take a potty break while I'm at it. I'll try to be back by 10:40. And I'll find you guys some music. Everybody's favorite music, of course. And I thank you guys in advance, as always, for your patience while I go to my bathroom in a land far, far away. But when we get back, we're gonna do thread nails, apparently. That's where we've landed this evening. So if you're looking forward to that, stick around and take this 10 or so minutes to have your own potty break and snack break and stuff like that, and I'll be back soon. I have returned. Thank you for your patience. What did I... Oh. Yeah, silly time zones indeed. Okay, so I got 3 different kinds of thread. I mean, they all just look like black thread. I don't know. Like what the difference is. Slightly different widths. Maybe. Benny. Come over here, buddy. Oops. Benny. Come get in your chair, please. I'll give you a treat. I'll give you a treat if you get in your chair. One of these treats right here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Luke. We have a very smart, hungry kitty here. Yes. Well, you clumsy. Okay, so let's take a little snippet of these and see how wide they are. Let's use a little bit of yellow stopper here. We'll just test the 3 widths real quick. I wonder, like, how different they really are. Okay. Whoa, don't get in there. Okay. Option 1. Option 2. Gonna need these dang tweezers, aren't I? And option 3. Whoa. I think the first one looks kind of the most frayed. I think I like the second 2 better. Like counting 1, 2, 3. Beanie's pretty good. Sometimes he'll dip right out, but sometimes he'll think he can get another treat. So, let's see. I don't think I want this one. Let's put that safely over here. Which one of these is more like flexible? Like if I cut a piece of it, like can I either one of these like flex it around and twist it, or is it just gonna be like, oh, I think, okay, where are we here? So this is 2 and then the other one is 3. Like this one, you can kind of get it to go. You see how it like practically unrolled itself there? It's like stiffer. It doesn't really want to go in shapes, whereas this one, you kind of can put it in a shape and it'll stay there. So I think we're going with number 3 here based on flexibility. Okay. So we're going to try one with red and one with holographic pearls. Yeah. I like 2 and 3, but I think that the flexibility is going to be a really important factor here. I don't know how much string I really need here. I have no clue. So like, I mean, I think I'm going to want to work while the polish is fairly wet. And like, fuck, I don't even know, man. Like, grab it and start like, I mean, how much can I fit on one nail and have it not be, like, cluttered? You know what I mean? Probably want my sharp ones here for this. I feel like I want something a little bit, like, kind of like that, but maybe, like, a little bit more. Yeah, I like the idea, but then it's like I don't also, because it's like I don't know how well that would really. Let me try also like a squiggle. If it'll do a squiggle at all for me. Yeah, it's tricky to get it to... I think the other thing too, kind of like with many decals of trying to like shape it off the nail, is getting it appropriately sized when you're not working directly on the nail. I feel like it doesn't want to do tight curves at all. I mean, as far as something like the stamp, where it was like a real zigzag back and forth thing. But I can get like some curves and stuff. This, you know what though, you guys? This is tricky with two hands. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this on my hands. You know what I mean? That's an interesting idea, Musical. Like as far as like pressing it down too. I mean, you're somewhat limited, but let me see how this looks and acts with some top coat on it. Oh, a true top coat glom on moment. Just like glom it as much as you possibly can. Where do we have just to like? I just need like a little bit more room to experiment. We'll go right here. Right in the middle here. Actually, I'm gonna give it a second to dry and do a second coat too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, neither one looks particularly like the inspiration. Type of, you know, the thread doesn't really want to do that. Like, you think about thread being like real flexible. It's kind of not. I feel like embroidery floss would maybe be a little more flexible, but I don't want to dig out all my embroidery stuff. I'm tired. I'm just sitting here realizing I'm like almost talking with my eyes closed. Like just chatting with you guys, like, you know, it's no big deal. Just a little sleepy over here. Shoveling catching up with me, like having a shovel when you're actually already not feeling that great. I don't know. I mean, I was hoping and kind of crossing my fingers that it would be something playable, but like it doesn't really sound like it's gonna be something playable. Maybe it'll be them playing it. I remember seeing a clip one time of like the Godmaster stuff when it was first out, of them playing it, like to see actual gameplay. But if it's not something I can play, then I guess it doesn't really matter if I see it immediately or right away when I wake up. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'd like to. It's quite possible. A lot of times it's like, you know, I'm one of those people, if I don't go to bed right away, I can easily catch another wind. Let's just take a couple smaller pieces here. And, actually, I guess you can't quite see that. I'm just trimming a couple down here. And then... like, crisscross it. Hello, I just want to grab you. I actually quite like the look of this. I just don't know if I'm quite... Oh god, it's another one of those things too. I just breathed hard and my little string started going everywhere that I didn't want it to go. I don't know if I have the patience to do this for a whole manicure tonight. Like, that's pretty freaking cool. I even could possibly, like, if you, like... What if I, like, just, like, crumbled it or rolled it up or, like, did some stuff to it and then, like, undid it? Does that make it more flexible or more likely to... Like, just to get some little bit more personality to the thread. I don't know. I don't think I want to do this. I mean, I want to do this, but I don't think I want to do this tonight. I don't think I can. I want to do it this way if I'm going to use the actual thread, the individual piece placement. And that's just too much. No, because I'm not hand painting Hornet. I don't know. Maybe I should. She's very similar to Grimm. I was okay with how my Grimm turned out. Maybe we should... Okay. Okay, here's the plan. We're not doing this tonight. We're going to save this for when Hornet's DLC actually comes out. And we're going to play Hornet DLC with this on our nails. Huh? How about that? Like, I like this. I like this. Even these, I mean, they're okay. But, like, I feel like more like this. I feel like even like that could be laid out more in, like, a pattern to resemble a little bit of webs. Because, you know, Hornet has the spider connection, too. Maybe even with that reciprocal, or not reciprocal, radial gradient. Okay. Okay. So, but that still leaves the question of what's going on my nails right now. Oh, how long have I been streaming? We were streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we do not know what the fuck is going on. You want to see some of the other stuff I pulled out for this green idea? Maybe we should go back to that. I ran out of room to even do swatches of this. Oh, this isn't always green. This is a multichrome. Going home. Can you see? Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's lavender, sometimes it's turquoise. The little flakies in it. Parade of Lights, that's another multichrome with like teal and gold and blue. Rendered Speechless. It's like mint with like a pinky, shimmery pinky thingy going on here. Enjoyment. It's hollow. What was this? Leather and lace. You know, actually, I'm trying to remember if this is intended to be a polish or a topper. Leather and lace might actually be intended to be a hollow topper. In which case, I mean, it's not showing the hollow, but I mean, I think you guys know what that flash is supposed to be rainbow, and that under other lights it would be a rainbow. I mean, this is a strong linear hollow. Do we have something? Let's just test that over. Like, how opaque is this? Not fully opaque. It's pretty dense, but it's not fully opaque. Like, you can still see that's pretty clearly red there. Look at that. We don't have your base out. This is just like a cream. And then this is also like a multichrome Broadway baby. You see all those different. Let's do this with this on top of it. What do you guys think? Son, we are on the same wavelength. You see something in that one? Which one? Am I agreeing with both you guys? Are you on board with this also, Dino? I mean, this is, I'm trying to, I guess the bottom, for whatever reason, is always where the multichrome shows up the most. You see that pink and gold glimmer in there, and like green and teal on top of the blue and purple. This is a Broadway baby. Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, this when you've been working on stuff. That's it. That's all. I just need enough room to put my hands here. Alright, and I don't even have to get out my other camera because this is not like a tutorial. Maybe if the sun comes out, I'll even be able to get a polish in motion. Sometimes I feel bad, but I mean, I have mostly come to terms with the fact that, like, this seems not quite right here. You can't make everybody happy all the time. But you can make a lot of people happy some of the time. Which is what I strive for. Ooh, that nail looks kind of crooked. Oh well. We'll file them more evenly later. Just gonna swipe down with acetone. Clean and dry. I really think part of the reason I've been having so much trouble with peel off base coat, especially lately, is that it's winter. I think it just, I don't know if it's because of how it affects my nails or specifically like how it affects the peel off base coat, but I feel like it's even worse than in summer. Just losing peelies left and right, and actually losing them. And I think it's a little bit absurd how pissed off it makes me when I actually lose a peely. Like, it's not a big deal, but it pisses me off. Like, I want all 10 beautiful peelies. I don't want, you know, be sitting here wondering, like, well, where is this peely? Is it out in a snowbank somewhere? Oh. Which one of them was? And I actually did find it after the fact. There was the one I lost while shoveling, and I got it out of my glove and I put it in my pocket. It was the same pocket where yeah, it is. Freaking auto white balance was back on again. I was like, why does my hand look so strange there? It was the same pocket where my cell phone was, and I took it out to take some pictures of the boys, the fur boys. And when I got in the house, there was no peely. I was like, man, it probably came out when I got out my cell phone, and it's probably out in the snow there while I was shoveling. And sure enough, yes, it was. And just today, while I was moving stuff around, I found a peely from the Rose Manicure that I thought I had lost for good. So, yeah, sometimes they are lost forever, and sometimes they do show up. A little bit weird, I will admit. I understand that it's a little bit weird, and I'm okay with that. Yes. Yes. I mean, that almost seems like it could be like a YouTube prank or something. Like, pick a really, like, obvious kind of one. Like something with really bright glitter or something. A really long nail peely. And just leave it somewhere where it's, you know, it stands out. And then see what people's reactions are. Alright, we're going for thin coats with UNT. Well, I do. Some people have better results with 2 coats. Or with the thick coat. Or even in combination with the base coat. One of these days I should probably actually try that. I mean, it seems like counterproductive to use a regular base coat and then a peel-off base coat. But, maybe it actually would work. Wow. I don't know how rich I'd have to be okay, you know, just having that on my finger. You know what I mean? Oh, dang it. I just smudged my nail. Because I was trying to roll that bottle. I didn't want to shake it too much because we're about to use it. And of course, like, shaking your polish isn't bad, but it can introduce bubbles. And if you're like really about to use it, then you don't want to introduce bubbles. So in that case, rolling is a go-to. Yeah, I mean, I've been mad losing, you know, a much, much cheaper piece of jewelry. This is an amazing polish. It really is. I wish the camera would. Yeah, just that flash of color and that amazing shift. Hey, cow. We've gone from confusion to thinking what we knew what we were doing to further confusion to thinking what we know we're doing again. We're gonna keep it fairly simple with a multichrome and a holo topper. Because we started coming up with a really good idea that I realized was going to be far too labor intensive for me to actually complete this evening. I think this is dry enough to get going here. Hopefully my right hand will be dry by the time I get here. We'll see what kind of formula this has. Hopefully like a nice formula. I'm guessing 2 or 3 coats. Oh, probably 3 coats. As I start painting it, that's coming out pretty sheer on that first coat. It might surprise me though. Sometimes stuff is really sheer first coat, and then like the second coat, it really kind of gets way more opaque than you would expect. So we'll see. And I'm not worrying too much about neatness, but I'm also not trying to be like a complete slob. Because, I mean, cleanup isn't, like, super hard. I mean, I find cleanup easier than being neat, but there's also no need to, like, make it worse on yourself than it needs to be. First coat looks real. Oh, it looks really blue on camera. It looks really green to me. So weird. Very, very sheer and transparent and patchy, though, as you can see. But sometimes that's good. Sometimes polishes that are more sheer, as long as they layer properly and they can layer to opaque, the final color is like, you know, has more depth and cool stuff to it. Because it, like, you actually can see deeper into it. You're like seeing layers. Yeah, that's true also, Amethyst. Like, I don't know. I guess there has to be a happy in between, or you just need to be careful as hell. I mean, was it like a ring that fell off, or like a pendant where the chain broke, or something where the clasp gave way? I'd have to be like, I don't know. Yeah, and I feel like that's, you know, like a ring, I feel like in most cases is pretty secure. It's not like a bracelet or a necklace that has a clasp. One day I'd really like to wear this too. Can you, like, if I get this at an angle, it's like so green and gold and teal and a little bit of flakies in there and like shimmer. It's really pretty. I should have, well, that would probably become a really full shelf very quick. I was going to say I should have a little shelf or an area of just really pretty plain polishes that are like next time I decide to do a plain manicure. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about. That's surprisingly opaque for a second coat. It is still a little bit sheer. I can still see visible nail line from my perspective. But that's kind of freaking, excuse me, awesome. Oh, that's so frustrating. I lost a stone out of a ring too. It was one my mom had let me wear of hers. It was a star sapphire. And I was like so like sad and mad and like, I don't know, like a whole bunch of feelings. Like, even if it's not like a super, you know, like a diamond or whatever, it's still like, oh my god, that's my ring. Or, oh my god, that's their ring, in my case. Wow, look at that. It looks so dark, too, on camera. Can we just a little... There. That's still not picking up the multichrome, but... It's not as dark as it looks. It's really, really nice. So this is actually going to end up being a lot of coats. Because we're gonna do one more of this. So it'll be 3 coats of this. And then a coat of leather and lace. And then top coat on top of that. Because, I mean, by that point, we're going to need top coat to make sure I can go to sleep sometime this year. Hey, Dr. Crotron, we have overcomplicated and then re-simplified the thing. We, actually, it's right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to nudge you. We came up with some really cool thread ideas for Hornet. And then I realized, like, it's late and I'm tired and I don't feel like doing thread on my nails at 11 o'clock at night. So we decided to save that for later, like particularly like when the DLC actually drops and not just a tempting little preview like we're getting tonight. Which I hope you're aware of the times, Doc, if you're willing and able to stay up late tonight to see the to see whatever it is they're gonna show us. It's in my Discord, or if you do exclamation inspo. It doesn't link directly to the tweet, but it links to their Twitter. I think for you it's 1:30. So yeah, we instead of doing the complicated thread design, we decided to do this rather gorgeous multichrome with a holographic topper and call it a night. Tomorrow, as we're getting, I mean, we're not super close to end of stream. Wow, that was horribly messy. Talk about flood my cuticles. Tomorrow I am gonna do a sad Valentine's Day singles awareness, drown my sorrow on Hollow Knight and vodka stream. Yes, Dr. Crotron, you're gonna be asleep. Well, I know sometimes you're a good boy during the week and sometimes you stay up late during the week. What, Dr. Crotron? I mean, I love Okay, I just barely touched it. I smudged it just right there, but it's okay. We're not even going to mess with it. The third coat will hide it, but it was almost a bad thing. Like, the nail art's great and whatever. Hearts are cute, all that shit, but, like, I don't know. It's been a long damn time since I was anybody's Valentine. And sometimes it kind of sucks. Or were you pleasing me about encouraging you to stay up late? In which case, just forget I even said anything about that. Of course you have to adult. Okay, I reread that initially. You don't want to know how I read it. But that's even worse than how I read it. Reading it properly, at first I was like, whoa, and then I read it properly and I was again like, whoa, but then I was like, whoa, you read it bad, but it's like still bad, but like, man, I mean, I think your job sounds kind of like it sucks, Dr. Crotron, but I vowed I would never be in a management position again, let alone that, like, really, like, an important management position, not just like some office manager. She ate one of her rubies. Whoa, wait, whoa. I mean, I'm not going to be sad, Dr. Crotron. I'm going to be drunk. I mean, that went really well last time. We'll do it. I think we'll do another rando bingo because that took a long ass time. And should be fun times. Alright, so this will be our third coat. Will be nice and beautifully juicy opaque. Wait, Jerry. Wait, what happened? Wait, what? What happens and you're like Jerry? And do you mean our Jerry? Or do you mean your Jerry, your dog? Oh, this color is so pretty. Like, I wish the camera would fucking cooperate, please. Like from my angle, I'm catching like 3 of the colors. It's blue, then it's purple, and then it's green. And it's gorgeous. And for you guys, the camera is just like, nah. Nah. Y'all don't want to see that. They do, camera. I may end up upgrading to the 922 even if I don't get better color out of it because it is a better camera. I don't know. I'm really mad because what was it, like my news feed or something popped me up this article. Oh, Logitech C922 on sale 1 day only. Why the fuck are they showing me this the day after the goddamn sale has already been happened and it's not half price anymore? I sent feedback. I was so ticked off. Like, yeah, don't show me 1 day deals the day after it's done been a deal just so I get to feel extra dumb. Oh, Jerry is in Springer. I was totally wrong. I think I chipped one of my teeth the other day, but it hasn't been bothering me, so I'm going to kind of hope it's okay. I have a dentist appointment soon. Aw, Amethyst. That's so sweet. Aw, Musical, that's also, like, sickeningly sweet. Like, aw. How come all you guys have such healthy damn relationships? It's so great. It really is. Let's try this real quick before I do another coat on the other hand. Oops, not like that. It just doesn't want to. Okay. It's the camera. It's not just the lighting. It's the camera. It's the camera. All right, do the third coat on the right hand. Then we're going to do holo on top of that. I should also at some point probably clean up here, because not all of my painting was neat and tidy. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like I used to get a card from my dad or something, whatever. It's like, I don't even get that anymore. I don't know, I get bitter about it the rest of the year too, but it's usually not like so shoved into my face by a society that I am verging on old maid status. Or do you have to have, like, never been in a relationship to be an old maid? There. It's so pretty. Camera, I hate you! Does Beanie's camera? Ooh. Look it. Why is my cheapest, worst, bogus camera the best at this type of shit? Okay, look at all those colors, you guys. This is what's happening. How about this camera? You gonna do anything? Well, this is the same camera as this is, really. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Kappa, not Kappa. No harm in being single. Like, a lot of the time I'm great with it, but a lot of the time it's just kind of like, Dr. Crotron, I need to do that tomorrow before I stream. I'm leaning towards Spinball, but I haven't actually confirmed that my Genesis is functional. I need to get it out of the closet. It should work fine with my GV USB 2 capture card. And I've actually still got the CRT over here on top of the Helmers from Mario. So, yeah, that's the plan. But that's what I did. I actually don't think I registered last time, but that's part of why I haven't registered this time. If it did happen, you would be so crushed. Aw. Lost its point when you got all pair bonded. That's not true. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is true. Maybe, Luke. Take another moment there to... Well, I mean, at this point, I probably would keep the crappy one on Beanie, even if I got an upgrade. I had thought that if I got a 922, then I could put one of the 920s on him, but I need the C310 to keep doing the magical pretty things that the fancy ones can't. Another reason to escape, yeah. It's not like it's a special day, it's just like it's an easy day that you can pick to have be date night or whatever. The multiple, yeah. No, who needs kids' bedrooms? I just need multiple dog bedrooms. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna grow old, single, and childless. I need to come into a lot more money, or I'm gonna be in a bad position as a friendless, childless, familyless old lady. It really is freaking pretty awesome, Dr. Crotron. I mean, as you see, it is not merely blue. It's blue and green and purple and all these things. And this camera just can't handle its awesomeness. Let's just do this now and then we'll clean up after this. I'm going to try and keep these coats like thin and even so that we get a thin, even hollow effect. So... Wow. I mean, it covers up a lot of the color, but it still is the color. And that did come out pretty even. Not super thin, like it's a very opaque hollow top coat. Called back into the void. I know Music Gal, except I kind of am and I kind of am. I don't know. It depends what you'd call old. I'm to the point where I do feel kind of old. That one came out a little bit thinner, and there's actually a little there. You know, like, I feel like I'm old to the point where it's harder to make friends, and it's certainly harder to meet anybody once you're pushing 40. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I really think it would be nice, but other times it's like, oh, it'd be such a fucking hassle to be in a relationship, and I definitely am not, like, desperate to the point of, like, online dating or that type of shit. I don't feel like my internal clock is ticking or anything like that. I don't know that I'm particularly interested in having kids. But maybe all of a sudden that'll change. And the body be like, bitch, you only got 2 years left. Get your ass a gear. But I'd be kind of surprised if that happened. It's still picking up a lot of the color underneath. Like, it's quite noticeably silver, but it's also still quite noticeably duochrome. I'd like to wear it by itself sometime, though, I think. As much as I like it holified, I would really, really love to wear it by itself sometime. All these different angles. Woo! Okay. I'm sorry, son. Yeah, I know. It's like I've been single for so long. Maybe that's part of it. Not even necessarily my age, but just the length of time that I've been single, that it's like I find it, oh no, I smudged this at some point. Oh. Well, hopefully the holo covers it up. Oh. What the fuck was I saying? That it's hard to see how it's ever gonna, like, magically change. Well, not magically, but you know. But tomorrow on Valentine's Day, aka Singles Awareness Day, there will be no maudlin thoughts. There will only be vodka and Hollow Knight. And hopefully, my good community to hang out with me. Because you guys always cheer me up. If I'm down about being old or about being single or about being broke, you guys really do cheer me up. Even though we're like going down this maudlin road of blah, blah, blah. But I'm not really. I don't know. I get sad about it. I can't say that I'm really like particularly sad about it right now. I'm not happy about it, but it's, you know, it is what it is. Oh, good thing I did show him on the other cam before I saw Luke's comment before I did both hands. Oh, the nail's not feeling old. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes it feels like something that I should have or that I would like to have, but the majority of the time it's like, I don't really want to change my routine or my life, but I'd like somebody to, you know, I don't know, go out to eat with, go to the movies with every now and then, watch some Twitch in the evening, cuddle up together. I don't want to change my life, I just want somebody to share my life, but then again, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I also, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to date. Like, that's the thing. Like, I realized when I got asked on a date when I was in California that as much as I sometimes want it, like when it was basically almost put into my lap, I did not know how to react. And a part of my reaction was like distinctly not positive, which I'm sure is partly due to my own like insecurities and whatever. But part of it was just like, oh, maybe... Is this really something I want? Or, you know, I don't know. Let's change the subject. let's change the subject. Maudlin. I love maudlin. It is a good word. I try not to, like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I just said we should change the subject, but you know, you hear people talk about how, oh, you shouldn't need, you know, a man or a woman or a girlfriend or friends or whatever. You should be comfortable within yourself and make yourself happy. And there's a point to that. But there's also a point where it's like, you know, that doesn't discount the wanting of it. Just because I'm okay with myself doesn't discount the wanting of it. Yes, I feel that sometimes too, son. I mean, I've always felt that. I mean, I've always felt a little bit... I mean, this development, if you want to call it that, of being... I mean, not that you guys are not my friends, but it is a little bit of a different sort of a... It's not a less valid form of friendship, but it is a little bit different form of a friendship. I've never had a lot of friends, like even as a kid or whatever, and I don't have a lot of friends like that I've known since childhood, and I haven't made any friends like as an adult, really. I could think of maybe less than a dozen people that I would say I've made friends with as an adult. And a good variety of those, or not a good variety, a good portion of those are people that I very rarely or never see in real life. You know, even if we, you know, talk occasionally or whatever outside of social media platforms. You know, I don't know, it's different when you don't have real life friends to hang out with. And it's kind of along the same lines as like the whole boyfriend or significant other thing. It's like, most of the time I'm okay with it, and I love my online friends. I talk to my online friends more than my handful of real life friends a lot of the time. And they get me on certain other things. It's like, you know, like you said, most people don't even know what the hell Twitch is. But there's, for me, a quality to in-person interactions that is valuable sometimes. Not all the times. I'm also that person that'll look at the phone and be like, you know, I don't feel like talking to you right now, so I'm not going to answer the phone. I'm not a great friend. I could say that, because I'm not. Like, if you really need me, I'm certainly going to try and be there. But yeah, I'll, like, look at the phone and not answer it because I don't feel like talking to you sometimes. Maybe everybody does that. Maybe I have no need to feel guilty about doing that. What am I missing here? Start to love a friend. Aw. How to date after being with your ex for 20 years. I feel that, son. I was with my ex for 9 years. Yeah, meet a stranger and then dive into the thing. Yeah, that would be so weird. And like, but I don't have any friends to move into the boyfriend slot either. So either got to meet strangers and make them friends, or meet strangers and make them a boyfriend, or I don't know. Like you joined a cult. Amethyst, that's so, I mean, it's not, I don't know, it's not that weird. Yes, son, I feel you on that. I haven't seen, with one exception, any of the people that we would hang out with, in some cases on like a daily basis, for, you know, all these years. I haven't seen a single one of them since we split up. So yeah, it's like you thought you had friends, and turns out you didn't have friends. You had his friends. And that can be tough too, because it's like, man, you know, do any of these people even actually like me at all? Or was it just like especially over that long of a period of time, you feel like, you know, what, was I just happened to be there the whole time? Like, really? None of you are actually my friends? Yeah, or bring a pie. Please be my friend and bring me a pie. Oh. Yeah, and I think there's a value in that, because, like I was saying, not that online friends are less, they're a little bit different. Part of it is that, how do I want to put it? It's like you can find the people that have your shared passions, even if they're far away. And that is of different value than of maybe a friendship where, like you said, you can drop over and bring a pie. They're both of value. They're different. But yeah, I mean, like, Twitch is my social life, and I don't know, like, is that sad or not sad? I don't think that's sad, because if otherwise I would be saying I have no social life, and I feel like that would be sad. You know, you guys are real people. You're not all bots, I hope, which would be the perfect place for Buttspot to step in. I'm way behind on chat too. It stopped scrolling. I must have been up a little bit, because they have kids and are doing stuff. Yeah, one of my closest friends that I've known since like junior high is a grandma. Okay? Like, okay, I don't have any kids, let alone any grandkids. Like, I have a cat. Oh. Yeah. And it's not like, oh man, you're freaking kids and now you don't have time for me. Like, okay, you have kids. I mean, like, that's important too, but it's like, it does change the friendship if, you know, just not having the time. Have a good night, son. I hope you sleep well. I hope I'm not so far behind that you're already gone. Most real people really suck. Yes. Yes. I feel like people on here are genuine. People on here, you can, I mean, we have discussions about all kinds of things. Some things more often than others, like food. Yeah, son, exactly. And I have way too much of an imagination of all the things that can go wrong. All the ways you can be murdered. Yeah. Well, I think too, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, Amethyst, but I think that's part of the appeal of Twitch. For people that do have kids or that have a lot of other stuff going on, you know, like Dr. Crotron when he's traveling a lot. Like, Twitch is something, it's a social outlet where you don't have to make a huge commitment. You can pop in from home when you have that time, when you're, you know, you're cooking dinner, you're doing the laundry or whatever, and you can pop in and see some of your friends. And, you've had good online dating experience, but you've had friends that have had bad ones. Yeah. Yeah. A robot for internet hugs. They probably do. Yeah. Or we'll just all get, what do they call the waifu body pillows? We'll all get body pillows of our choice. All us single folks in here. My nails are, I don't remember who mentioned the other day that my fingers didn't look like they were getting drier from the acetone. It really just depends how much I use. You can start to see it's getting like drier on these nails because I've needed to do a little bit more intense cleanup with this blue and with this holo. But it's not usually too bad. Like, I don't usually get super dried out unless I'm like soaking my fingers for like minutes at a time. Yeah, sun may already be gone. I'm thinking 8, maybe slightly earlier, but probably around 8, like tonight. Well, tonight was like 8:30, I think. Because I had a real life friend come over, you guys. Yeah, it is early to be a grandma. But I mean, like I said, I'm not young. I'm about to be 38. So could be lots. Could have an older grandchild, I guess I could say. It's a baby. It's a grandbaby at this point. But yeah, when I was, and I mean, and that's been something that's been true even like when I was younger. I mean, it was, I want to say late teens or early 20s when I realized that out of all the females in my social group, I was the only one without a kid. Yeah. I you know what? I'm 37. I don't know why I'm saying I'm almost 38. My birthday's not until fucking July. Let me not turn myself into an old lady quite so early. It's not old, but like it's old enough that I don't feel, it's not young anymore. It's actually kind of midlife, and if I think about that too much, I'm like, well, am I in a midlife crisis right now, or... All right, you guys, guess what's next? Ooh, top coat. As usual, we're using Seche Vite and trying not to smear our manicure before we get the top coat on it. This is really, I don't know how much it shows on camera. Top coat, in a lot of cases, yeah, it's hard to tell on camera, will kill a little bit of the holo while it's wet, and then the holo kind of comes back as the top coat dries. Some holos actually do recommend even not using a top coat with them because it does kill the holo, or some have like special top coat for holos. Yeah, I don't know. Some days, and it's a thing too. It's a mood thing. If I'm feeling a little bit more down or depressed, I'm definitely more likely to think of myself as old. But most days I don't really feel old. I've been told, thankfully, I don't look old. I had somebody legitimately shocked when I mentioned my age the other day. It was very flattering. So, that's always nice. Like, you want to get, you want to look older until you, like, stop getting carded, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, am I fucking look old? Why didn't you card me? Witty Bitty Kitty, what an adorable username. Thank you so much for the follow. Still feel like not an adult all the time. Yeah, it's weird, and I don't think it goes away. I mean, from like things my mom and my grandma have said, I think you get old and your mind sometimes still feels like a child, but like you're old. Dozens of gray hair. I have one silver hair. It's on this side of my head sometimes, and sometimes I find it and just pull it out and look at it. Like, I'm okay with going silver, I guess. Yeah, my mom, I mean, she is a big kid, and I don't want to say she works to stay young, but I think she kind of works not to stagnate, and I encourage her. I mean, like, she goes on the computer, and she stays up to date with new music and memes and shit. The other day, she says to me, what was it? Was when I'm trying to think if it was about my hair or what, but she says to me, she goes, "Black girl magic." And I just busted out laughing because, number one, okay, where did you hear that? Number two, you're an old white lady. And it just tickled me. I was like, oh, that's great. She loves Twitter. She follows all the political underground people on Twitter. When they were forced off of Facebook or whatever. It's like, okay, Mom. I can't take quite that much politics, but I'm glad you're enjoying your Twitter. All right, you guys. A little bit harder to see with the holo now. And of course, here was our starting multichrome color. Yeah, the age of... I think that too. I don't know. Maybe people do mature slower nowadays. Of course, I don't know. Yeah, Ash. Thank you, Dino. Yeah, it is a lot different, Ash. I don't know if you caught before I put the... In fact, actually... It gets really difficult to show these There we go, in the corners. These multichromes on camera. The cameras just don't want to pick them up. I did show them on camera before I did the holo on this camera over here, because this camera, for whatever reason, is having a much easier time picking up the multichrome than the actual better camera. Your 2 cents on the old and dating combo, please. Especially if it's a positive 2 cents. Witty bitty. I just love your username, and it's so appropriate around here because of course we have, well, he's not exactly witty bitty, but he's a kitty. He's a soft gray boy, soft gray sleepy boy. Yeah, this is great. I wonder. I hope it would be really sweet if when they gave us the look at the Hornet DLC, if they gave us a release date, because then we would know when we're going to get to go and revisit the thread manicure that we were playing around with earlier. Anybody that was not here earlier, we were doing some experiment. This is actually thread and polish, and that's interesting. Some of the places where it like stuck down, it actually left a little bit of black residue behind. I'll have to be careful of that when I do the actual manicure. I decided to save this until the Hollow Knight Hornet DLC is actually released, which is, excuse me, my video game that I like to play. Chunky bitty kitty. Yeah? How come you aren't facing the camera, Beans? How come you always lay that direction? His little spots, his spots that were bald spots, are completely filled in now. But if I get them in good light, I can see where they grew in. They're like a slightly different shade of gray than the rest of his fur. Hi there, mister. Yeah, you want more pets? Hi. Hi, you big boy. Okay, so this weekend, you guys, okay, we have a busy schedule coming up. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. We'll be doing a tipsy stream. I'm going to have my vodka and lemonade. Lemonade ice cubes are in the freezer. You're welcome to join. Think we'll do a rando bingo. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the 12-hour challenge, which is to learn a speedrun of a new game in 12 hours. And I'm planning to participate in that. Friday's stream will either be before or after Grandma's house, and I'm not going to know which until Friday morning. I'm thinking I'm either going to stream probably like noon to 4-ish or like 8 to midnight-ish on Friday. Saturday is to be determined. I may sneak in a nail stream and then the 12-hour challenge stream. I have brought it up to my mother whether she would like a birthday manicure and whether she would like that birthday manicure on stream. And she is pondering that question. And then Sunday will be finishing up the 12-hour challenge. Like when I did the 12-hour challenge in the summer, I just remember thinking, man, I should have broken this up into more pieces, and I hadn't done any on Friday. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do like 3-4 hour chunks. So like 4 hours Friday, 4 hours Saturday, 4 hours on Sunday. That's the tentative plan as it stands. And then we've got the watercolor flower smooshy marble to edit. That'll be on YouTube on Sunday. Anybody that didn't see the stream of that. And we have the glitter reverse stamping stained glass roses thingy. I don't remember what I called it in the intro. I told her she was like, I was like, what do you think about that? She was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, think about it. She was like, okay. She was like, well, what would be on camera? I was like, well, whatever you were comfortable with. I was like, your hands, obviously, but if you don't want to show your face, like I could turn off the face cam. Or if she sat like, you know, this far away, she wouldn't be on cam. So I don't know. I have asked her. If nothing else, you know, if she decides she doesn't want to be on stream, I'm sure I'll do at least 1 or 2 marbles on her for Water Marble March, because that's usually a thing. This is such a distractingly pretty color just for a plain manicure. We'll pick her Manny. No, I have a couple ideas of what... Sometimes she'll see me wearing something. She's like, oh, I would love to have that. She really liked the mauve gradient that we did. So, or sometimes she has her own very specific ideas. Sometimes she wants stamping. Sometimes she wants a gradient. We'll see. She's really good at picking her own water marble colors too, although she tends to gravitate toward the same color. She's like, how about white, sky blue, and gray? I'm like, Mom, we've done that already like 3 times. And she's like, really? What else did I want to mention? You guys do have good suggestions. I mean, somehow we made it here after not knowing what we were going to do today. This wasn't a direct suggestion, but somehow we made it here. We got like extra hollow on the tip of this finger, don't we? Can you see it right there? The tip of this middle finger. Looks weird. Okay. I don't remember what else I was going to say, so I guess I'm going to see if I can find somewhere to send you lovely people. You can't take credit every time there's hollow, Dino. You're not the only one that was hollering for hollow. That sounds like it could be a thing. Holla for your hollow. Let's see what we do got going on here. It's this one. It was Broadway Baby. It was a limited edition from PolishCon New York in 2017 from Colors by Llarowe. It may still be available on a stockist somewhere. It's not very in focus there because the autofocus is off, but I think you can read that. So, yeah. Plus, Colors by Llarowe is like clearing out all their polishes. They have some other... Did I already put away the other ones? I don't remember. We were looking at some other ones earlier. Oh, here they are. So, like, this one, you know, is like mostly blue, and then it's got like all those pops of color. This one is like mostly green, and then it pops like blue and purple. This one is like a blurple, and then it's got like purple and gold. And it says, oh, this was a polish of the month, so that would have been limited edition also. Emerald Illusion, and then the deep end. So, yeah, I like Colors by Llarowe's multichromes. They're really... Oh, yes, Dino. So basically, Colors by Llarowe is, they're not closing, but they're scaling back operations. They're still going to be participating in polish pickup. Thank you, Music Gal. Polish pickup and one other, I think it's like a, was it maybe a box? Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But so on the beginning of this month, they, with their Polish of the Month sale, they were like clearing out all their stock of old polishes on sale. Holo Hookup, that's the other one. Thank you. And yeah, if you lost your Discord, see if you can get a password reset, or if you have to, go ahead and make you a new profile and you can rejoin. And anybody else, of course, is also welcome to join. Discord is where I try to keep you guys apace of my schedule, because my schedule is, with the exception of Saturday and Sunday, which I try to really stick by, the weekday schedule is a little bit all over the place. You're welcome, Luke. And also, you can share pictures of your manicures or your pets or your food. You can share sales. You can just lurk and let everybody else tell you about sales. Just hang out. It's good people. Let's see here. I think... Are they actually started yet, or is it still starting soon? Oh, stupid commercials. MSLP Bean 1, capital B. Yeah, is this? Okay. Let us go on a simple little raid over to Artemis. Artemis is cool. Streamer, person, hangs out here sometimes. Looks like she's playing a little bit of Nier. Is this original Nier? I've never seen original Nier. Only Nier Automata. So yeah, if you want to hang around for the raid for a little bit, raid message is simple little raid. Throw your favorite emote around there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thanks for all the resubs and the new follows and the hanging out and the putting up with my talking about being single and depressed talk, which we'll try to avoid that tomorrow. Even though tomorrow is the we're drinking because we're single day. We're going to try to have a happy stream because the stream is my happy place. And I try to make it a happy place for you too also. So, yes, thank you, Dino. Everybody have a good night or afternoon or morning if you're in a different part of the world. And I hope you guys all sleep well. Sleep's important. I need sleep. And I'll see you all hopefully tomorrow or this weekend or just later on. Bye.
This is the first time I've played Nier. I played and beaten Automata. Like, I got ending E,